Well, hello, everyone. Happy, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can. I can.
Okay, great, great.
Fine.
Good to see everybody.
Good to see you.
I had a wonderful time visiting Lourdes, and I did pray for not only you folks, but all patients that are suffering with their vision. But it's truly a remarkable place. I mean, it's really moving. In the evening, they have a procession of the sick. And I mean, as far as the eye can see, there are wheelchairs, gurneys, people paralyzed, it's just unbelievable. And the thing that you just feel so much is the love that God has for us. You feel that. And
Yeah.
the people that go there are treated like royalty.
Ooh.
Even though you may be bedridden, they treat you like a king. You're bathed, you're fed. They have special hospitaliers, the French call them. It's a special order, religious order, and they're just devoted to putting people in the gurney, taking care of them. Are you thirsty? They're treated like royalty. So even though everybody may not be cured, and there are miracles that happen there, you leave there with such a sense of love.
Yes.
And I think that's the secret for healing is love. Not only love that the Lord has for us, but the love you have for yourself.
Right.
You're blessed. You're blessed to be here, to experience the beauty and wonders of this world. So, Sandra, give us an update.
Well, I have hi. First of all, hi everyone. I'm traveling. I'm actually in the Southfield, Detroit area, and I'm with my family. I'm actually in the car with my daughter-in-law. We're driving, but I
Well,
just want
say
to
hi,
make sure.
say hi to your daughter-in-law and family for us.
Oh, they said hi. I'm not gonna say hi. They said hi. My procedure is still Tuesday, coming up this Tuesday. But I'm still believing the Lord for the night, the 12th hour, that it won't have to happen. So just continue to keep me in prayer on that. Um, Nothing else new. My pressures are fine. They're good.
And this procedure is to open up the drainage.
Yes, it is. Mhm.
And that is a
It's
laser.
Tuesday.
Is it a laser iridotomy or what the procedure is called?
Yes, yeah. Yes. Yes. So
Well,
we'll
we'll
see.
definitely be praying for you that God will guide the surgeon to make the right decision.
Yes. Yes. Thank you all so much. And I'm thanking you also for the shout out when you were in Lords. Thank you so much.
Yep, they know you. They know you in France.
They sure do. They sure do. But Dr. Condra, thank you so much for your prayers, for your wife, for the whole staff, and everyone, all the other, everyone that's online here with us. And I'm going to continue to keep everyone in prayer as well.
Good, good. Elaine, how are you doing?
Well, I'm getting better now, and I'm praising the Lord for holding my vision. And actually, 2 months ago, I had an exam that showed I read another line on the chart at the doctor's office.
Wow, great.
So, and I want to thank the Lord also for being able to get in contact with you through unusual circumstances. And your program is, I believe, God has led me to you for some reason. But I have so many problems with, different sensitivities, and I thank you for helping me get through some of those. I appreciate it so much.
Well, God has led me to you. Yeah, the
Well,
blessings of
thank
meeting you and treating you. So the feeling is mutual, and I'm glad you're doing well.
Yeah, and God bless all the people that have problems with their eyes, because that takes away their whole life. And
Yes.
it's hard for you to realize what they're going through and until you have it and you can see how people suffer with it. And I ask the Lord to bless them and everyone here concerned. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Elaine. I'm glad you're doing so much better. Trish, how are you?
Yeah, hi. I just wanted to come check this group out. I have a couple years ago I had optic neuritis. What do they call that? Idiopathically, where it just happens out of the blue is what they said. Anyway, it damaged both optic nerves, and I lost like 25% of the vision in my right eye. And I have occasional pressure spikes, and I don't use the term glaucoma because it can't be proven, and I don't want to glob onto a disease if I don't have to. So anyway, I've just been learning a lot about eye stuff since then, and I also do like Bates method exercises to help with the acuity, and I just love learning about how I can make my eyes better.
Well, we're really happy that you joined us, and you'll be in our prayers. I think prayer is the most powerful way to heal your eyes. And we see it time and time again, especially in this group. We kind of expect miracles.
Cool.
And how are you doing with your eyesight and vision? Are you limited? Are you functioning?
Well, it's yeah, I'm totally functioning. Like I said, like this part is missing in the right eye, that part right here. And it took my brain maybe a year to stop showing it to me, which was really wild. It was really distressing that whole time that I could see the black spot. But now my brain doesn't show it to me anymore. So that's handy. But I'm holding steady as far as like the visual fields, they're steady and the pressures are steady. So on a day-to-day basis, it's steady.
Hmm. Well, we'll be praying for you
Thanks.
every day. And I'm confident that you'll feel the love of the Lord and your eyes will get better.
Yeah.
And I want the group to pray for me. Russ isn't here, but we have a couple of missions coming up. Next month, we're going to Angola, which I'm kind of excited. It's a wonderful, wonderful mission. It's run by the Methodist Church. And I don't know if I shared this, but the Methodist Church bought 14 square miles in eastern Angola. It's about a 12-hour drive from the airport. I mean, it's in a remote section of Angola. And anybody can just build a home on the property. So you have the poorest people in Angola come here. They get mud and straw and they build their home. And they're so proud of their home. Doctor, please come in. This is my kitchen. This is where I cook. This is where I sleep. And I even have a room to relax. And, you know, they're so poor, but they're just so generous. And the real model of the community is the minister. And he's an amazing man because on Sunday, he's the minister. And, you know, he leads everybody in prayer and the service. Then all during the week, he works as an internist. He's a medical doctor, taking care of the sick, treating malaria. You know, there's so many children that are starving. They just don't get enough food. And every Sunday, we get together and we feed about 500 children that are starving. And I can't believe how they put the food down. I mean, we get a big plate. I think I have some videos of the Angola trip. And then we're going to Liberia too. That's next year, Liberia, which is one of my favorite places. And I don't know if you know the history of Liberia, but at the end of the Civil War, the freed slaves were given a choice to stay in the U.S. or go to Liberia as a free person. So they're truly our brothers and sisters in Liberia. They've adopted the U.S. Constitution. They actually have the American flag except one star. And the people there are really wonderful, but they've been through some civil war and famine, and
Mhm.
they really need help. So that's one of my favorite places to go. And then after that, I'm going to Ecuador to an orphanage. There's 300 kids there with severe crossed eyes, you know, the eyes turning in. And in a lot of these cultures, children just don't have a life if your eyes are crossed. They're felt like you're possessed. You'll never get a job. You'll probably never marry. It's really sad. So we're going to work and do as many as the children as we can. One of the poorest orphanages. So definitely appreciate your prayers. And also, if any of you want to volunteer, we're always looking for volunteers. It'll change your life going on a mission. Elaine, yes. Oh, you're muted. Oh, you have to unmute, Elaine.
I like that.
Are you unmuted? Okay.
Yeah, yes, my dog, she's 16 years old and she had problems making noise, so I muted it. But do you mind if I ask the question, how do you manage trips like that with all the equipment you need to carry?
Well, I do a lot of traveling, and my wife and I, we both have a priority on American.
Mhm.
So when we travel, we each take three 70-pound suitcases packed to the
Oh.
gills with medical equipment. And my
Oh,
personal clothes are just on a backpack. So when we check in the 3 bags, 70 pounds each, because you can't ship the stuff
no.
to these missions.
Oh, that's amazing what you do. It's God bless you and you and your crew.
Yeah,
You-
but I'll tell you what, at the end of the mission, you feel so much satisfaction. I mean, you've really helped people.
Yes.
Some of these places I go to, you know, I'm the only eye doctor these people will see in their whole lifetime. So we try to do the best we can. And the Lord has blessed me because my wife loves to travel with me.
Oh,
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes. Ah, yes.
I can remember when I was the director of the Mercy Ship, they told me they only had room for me.
Oh.
They had no accommodations, and I was going to be there for a month. And I told them, I said in the Bible, it said, you know, what God has put together, no man should put asunder. I'm
Right.
married. And if you don't have a room for my wife, I'm
You
sorry, I
know,
can't make it.
right. Dr.
Oh,
Conrad, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
that's so
No,
wonderful.
so you were going to say something, Sandra?
Yes, before I'm gonna have to leave the group, but I wanted to correct that. I'm not having that laser surgery. She's going to remove the cataract to open up the
Uh-huh.
space. That's it. Just came back. No, I'm not having. Yeah, the
Oh yeah,
laser.
no, because you told me they were going to do
Right.
something to open up a space,
That's it. That's what
and I
she's going
didn't
to do.
realize.
Right. It just came back. I'm like, wait a minute. That's wrong.
Okay, well, I'm
Okay.
still going to pray for you.
I know you. Oh, I know you are. I'm going to continue to pray for you, and I want to get some more information about the volunteer too for the missions.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know what your heritage is. Do you know your heritage? What country you're from?
No, not exactly. Not exactly, but I'll, I can look into it.
Yeah, if you haven't been to Africa,
Right.
it's just amazing. I can't wait
Yeah,
to
I
go.
haven't. I haven't been.
Mhm.
I'm sorry for cutting in like that, but I'm gonna
But
leave
anyway,
the.
if you're leaving, I just want to say a quick prayer.
Okay, thank you.
Lord, I feel really blessed to be able to participate in these prayers for vision meeting, and
Yes.
you know, meeting such wonderful people,
Yes.
and somehow just showing them how much love you have for them, and that you are there for them, and that you
Yes.
will help them if they open their hearts
Yes.
to see your love.
Thank you.
Did you want to say a quick prayer before you leave? You always have a good biblical quote.
um, just for us to continue to trust in the Lord with all our hearts and lean not to our own understanding, and in all our ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct our paths. And no matter which way it go, and remember what Pastor Russ always tell us, to be grateful for what we have, the vision that we do have every day, and thank God for being in a country that does have options, but we trusting in the Lord for those miracles. And I can constantly hear you saying, we can believe for that, but how come we can't believe for miracles, signs and wonders? So I just pray that for the group. I pray that for us, Dr. Conrad, you and your wife. I continue to pray for you all as you do your messages, as you go, and as well as Pastor Russ. That's what I want to do.
Thank you, Sandra.
You're welcome so much.
We have Jeanette. Jeanette, you just joined us. Hi. I don't know if you can hear us. Can you unmute?
Can you hear me now?
Yep, we hear you, but we can't see you.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to the video.
Anyway, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Everybody seems to be doing well on the group, and you missed this. Sandra is going to be having an operation on Tuesday, so
Oh, okay.
she wants some prayers. And I guess you got the tail end of my petition for prayers for my future missions that are coming up. And Elaine is praising the Lord because she has one line improvement of her
That's
vision,
great.
which is a condition that doctors tell you that you're not going to get better. So one line, we know the Lord's working. And then Trish has joined us. She has optic neuritis and she lost quite a bit of her vision, and we'll be praying for her. You can't see her, but that's the pretty cat there. I guess she's the cat lady. So how are you doing, Jeanette? Do you have any petitions or prayers for us?
I do. I'm going to be moving next month to Mississippi. And so I just asked for prayers for this move.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's exciting. Mississippi's a great state. I hope you like the heat and humidity.
Well, Alabama has the same, so it'll be just, it'll be the same for that. But
Mhm.
I've heard for some reason, I have a lot of people saying just very ugly and negative things to me about this move. And so I'm trying my best to throw that off.
Well, I think every move is an opportunity.
I do too. And I feel led by the Lord to make this move. So, I don't go around telling everybody
Mhm.
that necessarily. But I try not to do anything without consulting him. So it puts me a little bit closer to family, not nearly as far away. So I'm getting excited about it.
Mhm. You're starting to get me excited too. Well, we'll be praying that the move will be successful and the transition in your life. Because, anytime you move, it's always causes stress. I don't know if you're going to be getting a new job at moving, getting a new job and relocating. Causes
No,
stress.
I might just get a part-time job, but I'll be turning 64 in October, so I'm looking at the Social Security now
Mhm.
and maybe a part-time job.
Mhm. Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
Does anybody else have a prayer that they might want to share? Well, if not, I think we should definitely pray for Russ and Alan Smith. Alan hasn't joined the last couple of meetings. I hope he's all right. He was losing quite a bit of vision from glaucoma. I don't know if you remember Alan.
Yes.
And then Ferris and his, Ferris isn't here, but for his mother, who has quite a bit of depression. And I'm hoping that our prayers help her. I think if she would just feel the love of the Lord, that I don't think she would be depressed anymore. And I don't think we have anything else before we close. And Trish, thanks so much for joining the group, and hope to see you in a month. Usually we have a lot more people,
Mm.
but it's summertime and vacations and everybody's busy.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining, and you'll be in our prayers.
Thank you.
Okay, if there's nothing else, much blessings to everybody. And I look forward to seeing you all next month, okay?
Okay,
God
God,
bless
God
you
bless
Thank
you.
too, and everyone else. Goodbye.
Blessings to everybody. Bye.
Bye.